Alright, what's going on, everybody? So, we're going to be doing something original today. You can probably already see on the screen. It's going to be a little weird. So, we're going to be playing through Super Mario 64, but we're going to be doing it without using my hands at all. So, this is going to be pretty weird, but, you know, I want to get it on recording so that I have proof that I can do it, and I thought, you know, maybe people would like to see it as well. I know people have done a lot of weird Mario 64 runs, like one dude did it with one hand. So I figured people might be interested to see. So basically, the plan for this run is we're going to be completing the entire game, 100%ing it. Now, bits and pieces of Mario 64 are actually fairly difficult for me to 100%. But with my feet, but you know, I think we'll do all right. So as you can see on the left, we have a camera setup that will show. It's going to show my. Sorry, I gotta edit this real quick. We gotta show my feet so that you know I'm not making this up. I'm not, you know, pulling your leg or anything like that. So yeah, we're gonna play through the entire game. We're going to be doing 30-minute sections here, which you can already see on YouTube. And for the stream people, hi. I'm also streaming this while I'm doing it. I figured it might be kind of fun. And if nothing else, I get proof that I can actually do this. So basically, we're going to start off here in Bomb Bomb Battlefield. And, you know, these first few stars are pretty boring. You know, everyone who's watching this has seen Mario 64 before. I doubt this is your first Mario 64 Let's Play you've ever seen. It's probably the weirdest one you've ever seen, but you know, what are you going to do about it? So, yeah, I'm going to be playing through the game. This is not going to be a speed run. If people are interested in seeing me maybe trying to speed run the game with my feet, I might try in the future. But, you know, for now, this is more of a proof of concept of, like, I can actually do this, you know, type of thing. And if people get really into it, then maybe I'll do other games or, you know, do more videos. We'll see. It just depends on how this all goes. But for the most part, you know, for now, we're just going to be playing through the game, see if people are into that or if people are bored by it. Who knows? But we're just going to see how it goes. So basically, while I'm beating King Bomb here, it's pretty boring. No one cares of this one because this star is really easy. So I guess I'll give you some background. You might be wondering, like, how did I figure out that I had this ability? You know, it's kind of like a weird thing, right? It's like, how did you figure out you could play this game with your feet, you weirdo? And it's like, well, it's actually kind of a silly story. So back when I was, like, you know, very little, I played this game when I was little, like everyone else. And, you know, I played through the entire game several times. I beat all 4 files when I was little. And, you know, I got fairly good at the game. But, you know, when I was older, I was around, like, 16 years old. And I was like, I got nothing to do. I'm going to play through this game. And so I sat down. And I was going to play the game. But I had also made some chicken wings. And, you know, everyone knows, anyone who is a gamer knows, you can't eat chicken wings and play a video game at the same time. Like, you're going to ruin your controller. We all had that one friend when we were little who would eat like Cheetos and play their game at the same time. And you're just like, no, why would you do that? So, you know, I obviously couldn't play. But at the same time, you know, I was just sitting there, eating, with the game on, and I was like, well, you know, I'll save myself some time. I'll set up the game with my foot. So I got into a save file, and I started a new save file with my foot, and I was like, all right, sweet. And then I'm like, well, you know, the beginning cutscene's kind of long. Or it's not really long, but it's not interesting, and I've seen it 700 times. So let me just go ahead and, you know, get through the beginning cutscene, the starting cutscene. And it's like, all right, cool. So I got through the starting cutscene, then I was like, well, I might as well just walk to the door, you know, and get through the Lakitu, I guess it's Lakitu. I always said Lakitu when I was little, but I know it's actually Lakitu. But, like, you know, don't, you know, kill me for it. But anyways, once you get through the Lakitu cutscene, um, you know, it's kind of long and you don't want to sit through that. So I was like, yeah, I'll just play through that. And I'm like, well, I'm already in the castle. I might as well go ahead and get into the stage. There's no enemies or anything. And then I'm like, you know, this actually isn't that hard. Maybe I'll just go ahead and try to beat the first boss here, King Bomb. And I did it. And I was like, all right, sweet. That was like super easy. And I'm like, well, I wonder how far I could push this. So I started like going through the game, and you know, I got through the whole game, or through the whole like first section of the game, and got up to the first Bowser. And I went into the first Bowser, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to beat this first Bowser. But I got up to the Bowser, and the Bowser stage was actually not that hard. Like, I was able to do it pretty easily, and, you know, the rest was history. I started, like, going through the game, and I'm like, well, at this point, I'm not sure if I can beat the final boss, but I can definitely get to the final boss, right? Spoilers, it's Bowser. I'm pretty sure I can beat Bowser at this point, or I'm pretty sure I can get to Stage 3 Bowser. I'm not sure if I can do, you know, the rest of the game, or get 120 stars, but, you know, I'll try. So I got 70 stars fairly easily, because there's a lot of stars that are fairly easy to get at 70 stars. It's not difficult at all. So I was able to get 70 stars, and I'm like, well, at this point, you know, I got to 70. I might as well see how far I can push it, right? Like, you know, you get to 70 stars. Like, come on, you know? You gotta at least try. So I went ahead and tried to get more stars, and there was some stars that were, like, really difficult for me to do with my feet. But, you know, I got through it. I'll mention them when we get to them, and you'll probably see me struggle on a few of them. You know, this is not going to be a masterful playthrough where, you know, there's no flaws at all or anything like that. I'm gonna die during certain points, but, you know, as you can see, the base stars are not difficult. We're not going to be locked on, you know, a weak star for a long period of time. It's very specific stars that are difficult. For you who know the stars by heart and would know what I'm talking about, Rainbow Ride to 100 coin stars, very difficult for me to do. There's other stars that are difficult for me to do, like, if you notice, if you look on the screen where I have my feet and I'm wiggling them, you can see that it's kind of difficult for me to hit the Z button. Like, it's not impossible, and you'll see how I do it. But it's not easy, right? So, the stars that I mainly struggle with are the stars that I have to hit the Z button, which you need long jump and ground pound. The only star that's difficult with ground pound is through the Chain Chomp's Gate, which is fairly easy. It's not hard, which I actually forgot to do before I left the stage. Well, that's embarrassing. Through the stage. But, so mainly to make things go quicker, I try to do jump dives, which usually works fairly well, because I have pretty good control. The main thing that I struggle with is very meticulous movements, so like walking on very thin ledges and stuff like that. This stage is actually somewhat difficult, because in order to get to the top of the tower, it's kind of hard. There's multiple ways to do it, but I found that this is the easiest way and the most consistent way that I can do it is to jump up the cliff. And, you know, there might be some people watching this who don't know what I just did there. Because when you're looking at that, that's kind of glitchy, what I'm doing. So, basically the way it works is, for anyone who doesn't know, is that if you jump at a slope in Mario 64, you'll actually see... Oh, shit. I messed that up because I wasn't prepared to do it. Oh, it's too close. You'll actually see the fact that, sorry, I'm concentrating a little bit, because like I said, using ground pounds is difficult. The mic might be shaking a little bit. The mic is connected to the table, and I bumped the table a few times, so I'm sorry if the mic shook a little bit there. But, or not the mic, but the camera. My fault. Back to the slope thing. So the way the slope thing works is that if you jump at a slope and hold the A button, and then you press the B button, normally when Mario jumps, he actually will, if you press the B button, he'll do a kick, as you can see. But if you hold the A button when you jump into a slope and then hit the B button continually, it'll actually cancel the slide animation. and allow you to just, hop up the cliff. Now, I'm not a speedrunner. I might have said something wrong there, but you basically got the gist of it. Like, if you're a speedrunner and you just cringed, I apologize, but, that's the general gist of how the glitch works. I might have used the term incorrectly, but, such is life. So we're going to go ahead and come down here. Actually, give me like 1 second, because I want to make sure I'm going to move my camera. All right, sweet. I moved my camera so that I can see and make sure that you guys can see my feet at all times so you know what's going on. Because that's why I hit the table, and I don't want to hit the table for you guys. But yeah, that star's pretty easy. The way you're supposed to do that star is you're supposed to shoot at it with a cannon from the left, but you can literally just wall jump up there. Pretty bad design on Mario 64's part, but what are you gonna do about it? So we're gonna go ahead and do the next star. I forget what the next star was. Oh yeah, it's top of the castle. It's star 2. So we're gonna go ahead and do this star. How do I want to go? I guess we'll do this way again. There's multiple ways to get up there. Like I said, you can go across the bridge. The bridge is difficult for me to get across because, as I said, going across like fine bridges is difficult. So I find this a lot easier. Shit. All right. Ooh, got it. Almost messed up because I ran against the wall there. But this is not that hard. This star is actually way easier than fighting the Womp King. The Womp King's not difficult by any means because you can glitch through his body, as you saw, if you just jump at the right time when he's ground pounding. But, this star's a lot easier because you just literally walk to the top of this castle. As long as you don't mess it up like I'm about to. Alright, we're good. We're good. So we're going to go up here. We're going to do it. I don't know how many episodes this series will be, and I don't know if there'll be other series afterwards. Like, if people actually are interested in this and start paying attention, then maybe there will be more series. But we'll see. I think I can beat Mario 64 with my feet in around 170 stars in around like 2 hours. So, I expect this maybe to be like 10 episodes or something like that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to go ahead and go into Jolly Roger Bay and get some boring stars done while I still have, entry stuff to talk about here. So it's going to be pretty interesting. There's been other games that I've figured out I was able to play with my feet before I decided to, show it to people. Because, I didn't think anyone would care when I originally started doing this. It was just like a personal challenge for me when I started doing this. It was like, I want to see if I could beat this game with my feet. But then, like, I mentioned it to somebody, and they were like, no way. And, like, they didn't believe me until I actually showed them. I was actually at a convention, and I had my laptop with me, which has Mario 64 on it, and I played Mario 64 for them with my feet, and it blew them away. So I was like, maybe people would actually be interested in this. And then, like, after that, I saw, a lot of people doing, like, challenge runs and things like that with different things. Like, I saw somebody beat World of Warcraft with a dance pad, and I'm like, maybe someone would get some entertainment out of this, and if nothing else, I get some cool, I get a cool video to prove that I actually did this, Because when I'm like 40 years old, I doubt I'll still be able to do this, right? Unless I keep practicing at it, which I might, but we'll see. But, if nothing else, just something cool to have. So, yeah, this star is really boring, by the way. Literally, like, you get through here, you do this. I don't remember the order of these chests. I'm sorry. I played this game a lot. I believe that this one's first. No? I might actually die. Actually, I'm gonna go get some air. I apologize that I don't know the order of these, but it's been a while since I've played Mario 64, so don't worry. Suspense? No, I knew I was gonna make it. It was close, but I had the ability to make it. So, which one is it? I forget. It's not. Is it the back one first? It might actually be the back one first, which is kind of silly. But is it the back one? Yeah, it is the back one first. Because I think the one I tried to do first was actually the fourth one. Because I think it goes this one, No, damn it. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fails in these videos, man. It's gonna be real, and you know, you're just gonna have to accept it. And you know, if you don't, then you know, you don't have to watch. I'm not forcing anybody to watch me fail and blunder. But you know, we'll see. This star is almost done. I hate the water levels though. The water levels are really easy, but they're so boring because they're easy. Because like this one, what the game wants you to do is climb up all these barnacles, but literally if you just swim fast enough, you can just get up to the star platform. And it's just like, come on, game. Yay, easy. And you know, you see a lot of people when they grab stars ground pound into the blocks. I can't do that because I can't get to the Z button, and I'll just mess it up and look bad. So don't hate me for that. But yeah, so we got that star. So pretty easy. I'm not sure. Let's not do more of those. Let's save that for later because that's you know water levels. We'll separate the water levels up into different compartments, right? Also, you love this graphical glitch right here? There's supposed to be something here, but there's just nothing. You can kind of see it glitching through when it does it. So we're actually going to get to fight the first Bowser in the first video, which is pretty cool. Fair warning, I'm pretty bad at collecting the 8 red coins on the Bowser stage, so I'll probably die once. So, you know, you'll get to see me actually die. You know, you've already seen me fail. You got to see me die, too. So, you know, got that going for you. So, this stage is actually a little bit of a problem for me. This is the first stage that's, like, actually difficult where I could, like, mess up. This area specifically. The slip sliding away is fairly easy, but the penguin race, I'm going to put off. We're going to do the penguin race later because, oh my god, I'm going to rage so hard. You have no idea. The penguin race is really hard. It's one of the stars that I struggled with, and you know, it's star 3 in here. You know, you have to get it in order to get the snowman head one. So, you know, it's going to be difficult and annoying. But, you know, we'll get it done. I might practice off screen and get ready for some of these stars that are going to be more difficult and get, you know, some strats for them. Because at the moment, I don't have strats. I haven't done a full playthrough of this game. I've done a playthrough up to 70 stars, but I haven't done a full playthrough of this game in a very long time with my feet. So, and by a very long time, I've only done it once, and it was like back when I was like 17. So, like, it's pretty real. But this next star is pretty easy. We're going to go ahead and do it while we're here, but then we'll wait because the penguin race is the 3rd star, and it's going to be kind of annoying. This is a little penguin lost. There's this little penguin up here, and you got to bring him back to your back to his mom. And apparently, I don't know how to jump properly and move properly, so screw you. So it's actually kind of difficult for me to pick him up because, like I said, meticulous movements are actually kind of difficult with my feet, and you know, getting him positioned correctly. To do that is, you know, kind of a problem. Also, if I haven't mentioned, I'm playing this on an emulator. I have a USB, Nintendo 64 controller, as you can see. If you have a problem with that, you know, I understand speed running on it isn't a thing, but I don't think it's a problem for just playing it through, because, you know, I originally did this on an actual N64 console. I own 3 copies of Mario 64, so as far as the legal aspect goes, you know, they can bite me. So now we got 9 stars here, and I think we're gonna go take on the Bowser here. Because the Bowser might take a minute for me to actually get there. So we're gonna go ahead and go fight the Bowser. Oh, I almost messed that up. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna do the star twirl and get on in here and fight the Bowser man. When I was a little kid, this room Bowser's face turns, or Peach's face turns into Bowser, and like the floor opens up right here. And I used to try to get past the floor when I was a little kid, not knowing that there was an invisible wall, because I didn't know how video games worked. But yeah, it was pretty funny. That's just a little tidbit. So this is the first stage where it's like actually like a kind of a big problem. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And like I said, there's gonna be some fails. I tried to do the reason why I died there was I tried to do a side flip, but I failed the side flip. So you know, I messed it up. Such is life. So we're gonna go ahead and go over here. I've practiced a lot just completing the stage, but getting the stage done, you know, I messed it up. Well, whatever. Should still be able to get it. That's fine. I'll just take the damage. I'll tank the damage. I'm good. Alright, so we gotta hit this square again. We're gonna wait. And you know, like I said, I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not playing super quickly. I'm just showing proof of concept here. And this is kind of annoying because I should have changed the camera, because the camera being at an angle makes it difficult on me. Because the funny thing is about this USB controller is it's not actually as good as an original N64 controller. It's almost as good, but the joystick is not as good. You can't run it like this controller only works in 8 cardinal directions, and the regular N64 controller allowed you to do it in like all directions, like 360, and it kind of messes me up when going like diagonals and stuff like that. So it's actually harder. Playing with the USB is harder than playing for real, or yeah, playing on an actual console. So sorry. Sometimes this is also the first video that I've made that has been commentated while I'm playing. So you know, playing the game and commentary for me at the same time is new. So, you know, cut me some slack if I have a few like moments where I'm like, duh, when I'm like doing something complicated. You know, just know it's because my brain's working overdrive to try to make sure I don't die for you guys. So this is the area where it starts getting like super scary. The first beginning part is like the hardest part, to be honest with you. The first fire bar and the boxes and stuff that I took forever on and died. This is not that hard, but it still poses some risk and I can still die. I'm not experienced doing this very often. I've only gotten the star once with my feet, you know, because this was one of the stars that I skipped when I got the 70 originally, and I always skip it when I get the 70 a second time because it takes me a while, it's difficult, it's annoying. This bridge right here I could die on. I know you can long jump from the area with the other thing back in the back that I just moved over, the yellow moving brick with the coin block on it, but I can't do long jumps, like I said, so I can't actually do that. So instead, I have to walk across this bridge. Oh, I'm going to give myself a breather here, and we're going to move on. I really don't want to die at this point, so I'm going to spend some extra time to make sure that I get this done. And once we get to the Bowser fight's easy, guys. Like, the Bowser fight, you know, I'm killing the suspense here, but the Bowser fight is going to be a joke. So, you know, don't worry about that. I got that under wraps. There we go. So now we got that done. So now we got to get the red coin that's on top of the bridge. I could die easily, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, shoot! Oh, God. So what happened there was I didn't realize that I pushed too far up on the controller, and I moved, and I started moving up. So, sucky. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. But we'll see what we can do here. We'll beat this. We'll beat this in this level for sure. In this video for sure. At least I hope. Gosh, I hope I don't die like infinitely more times and mess it all up. I don't know why I came back here. I knew I was gonna have to press that again. I can't go fast enough to get them both at the same time. You crazy, son. Alright, so we're gonna come back up here. We gotta do all this again. This is one of the stars I was actually dreading doing. The red coins on the Bowser stages are just annoying. Oh, Jesus. Alright. So we're gonna be doing this again. Alright. Try number 4, guys. Alright. So I think I'm actually going to get the one in the front first because it's a lot harder than this one. Just to save time. If I fail... Because the camera gets messed up. That's the problem, is I need to change the camera, because the camera is not... the camera doesn't allow me to run in a direct thing, in a direct corner. So, yeah. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of fails. I apologize in advance. But, you know, we'll have fun together. So let's actually do this. This will make it a lot easier, I think. I've never tried this, but it should make it easier. Yeah, this makes it so much easier. Oh my god. See, this is what I'm talking about, where I need to practice strats ahead of time and get strats figured out, strategies, before I start doing the videos, because that was just like a joke, man. Like, that made it, like, easy as pie. Because the main thing, one of the things about me doing this is I have to position the camera very carefully. Dang it. This is going to be a little hard because I'm not used to doing it from this direction, but I have to place the camera very carefully. Okay. I think I just got a game over. Ah, Jesus. All right. So we're going to go. So we're going to go back and we're going to actually beat it this time, because I'm actually, now that I know that I've got that backward strat, we're in there, boys. We're definitely in there. And this first video might run a little bit long because I want to get this red coins beforehand. Maybe I should have put it off to the second video, but you know, we got the power here. You know, I'm not gonna wuss out because my red coin game is weak, right? We're gonna get this done. All right, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna destroy these red coins. These red coins have nothing on us. All right, here we go. Jump. Woo! All right, now we're actually gonna do this one first. We're gonna do it from this angle because this angle is easier for me to do it on. Whee! Jump. Cancel the run. When you jump like that, you cancel. When you're in the air, you don't move. So, but your fire timer continues ticking. So you actually don't move as much. All right. Yeah, I forgot to change the camera. Yeah. All right. So we're going over here. We're gonna get it done. If we die again, you know what? Let's not even talk about it. We're not going to die again. We're going to get it done. We're going to do it like men. Are you prepared? You see Mario jumping? Mario doesn't give a shit. Mario's just like, this is happening. This is happening right now. We're men. We got the power. Alright. Got her done. Alright. Step 1 complete. Now, let's go to the top. I can't believe I died on the saws, though. The seesaws are so easy. They're so easy. Well, like I said, this is one of the harder stars for me to get, because it's very intense platform. Heavy platform section, so, like, you know, it's annoying, it's difficult, it takes a while, but we'll get there, and we'll get her done, and everyone will be happy. So we're going to come up here, and we're going to get the third red coin, and we're going to come up here, and we're going to get the fourth red coin. Hell yeah. So yeah, we're back to where we were, almost. back to where we were almost. So, you know, if you're happy with the series, I'm happy with that. I'm making this just so people can enjoy it. Um, Hopefully people enjoy it. If you don't, then that's cool too. Um, but either way, I enjoy playing this game. So we're gonna beat the crap out of this game. We're gonna go hardcore, hard in the paint. 10 out of 10. Get her done. Alright, so we're gonna go across the bridge of our destinies. Alright, so we got that done. Alright, now we're gonna go back across the bridge. Going a little bit quicker because we're getting a little more confident in our bridge navigating abilities. So, like, what I'm doing right now is I'm just tapping it so that I can realize which direction I'm going. Because it's difficult because I don't have as much touch as I do with my hands, so it's difficult to know where I am in the universe. So let's not mess this up again. Let's actually make sure I'm going the right direction here. Shoot. So, whoop. I'm kind of a little gun shy right now because I just ran right off the cliff like last time. So I gotta get over there and get that red coin. So we're gonna go back under the bridge. I jumped. I hit my head. Alright. I'm just being careful. I don't want to accidentally lose myself here for no reason when I don't have to. Shoot, 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 shoot. Ah! Alright, we're good. Now we're gonna run. Now we're just gonna turn around instead of going on the top thing this time. And we can just simply jump over and get the red coin. See, wasn't that easy? Let's not run off the edge. Alright, so now we're good. We know what we're doing. We're good. Almost didn't make that jump. I almost didn't make that jump. Did you see that? Did you see that? I'm going to kill these Goombas, because I don't want anything to mess this up for me at this point. I'm one red coin away from getting the star, and I'm going to be very happy when I succeed, because, oh my gosh, diddly dang, I am going to be happy. So we're going to just glide across the wall here, and just, inch along, and just inch forward. Actually, let's do this. That's not what I want. I want, you know what, fuck it. I don't remember how to get to Mario Camp. I think it's the R button, which is annoying for the best. So let's not worry about it. Alright. So we're almost there. We're almost there. We've almost got the star. We're going to walk back the other direction. So we're good. Alright. We are good. We are here. If we die at this point, I will cry, because this is the easiest part. I am so gun-shy right now, you have no idea. I am so afraid. I am shaking in my boots. You heard that. Like, I thought I might have fallen to the platform, just like, no! Please, no! Don't do this to me. Not like this. Alright, sweet. So that added an extra... Well, you know what? You could say that I failed, but actually, that just added, 5 more minutes of you listening to my wonderful voice. Doesn't that just sound like torture? I think everyone could use a bit of torture in their lives. Alright, so now you're going to see me fight Bowser. Me fighting Bowser is pretty easy. At least this Bowser is, because this Bowser, you're just like, woo! No one cares, I'm Bowser! Woo! I almost didn't grab his tail there. So we're going to spin, and release. And I missed. Sweet. But it doesn't matter. Whoa! I actually died? Excuse me? I have never died on that fight. That's the YouTube curse right there. You can say that I played badly, which I did, but I'm going to call that the YouTube curse because, that's just not okay. Alright? That's just not okay. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. 10 out of 10. Worst Bowser fights. So we're gonna go. I mistimed it. I actually didn't mean to hit the button there, which is why I got messed up. Woo! Shaky, shaky, shake. Alright. So we're gonna spin, 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 dead. Yay, so I won. So that's going to be the end of this video after I collect this key right here. I appreciate you guys watching. You know, let me actually talk to Bowser here. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys enjoyed this, then that's great. If you don't, then, you know, that's cool too. But, yeah. So that's the end of video 1. There'll be more to come. Hopefully a full playthrough if things go as planned. So, thank you, everybody.